short time, I would also like you to discuss your new book,
Yes.
by the way.
Chasing Black Unicorns.
Chasing Black Unicorn, which is a fantastic title and a great story as well, because I know you discuss a lot of your personal stories that you've gone through.
Yeah.
You kind of like mixed it in and elaborate some of the business elements into it.
Yeah.
Can you just give me a little brief overview of the book, please?
So 2/3 of this book is really about my business adventures in Africa. When I moved to Africa, when I was moving there, I was looking for literature about running business in Nigeria and in Kenya, in South Africa, because I was, an ignorant. I didn't know anything. I needed knowledge, and there was nothing.
Yeah.
So you could read some books written by some professors from a university, very theoretical,
Yeah.
or books of some crazy guy that took a bike and then went to Sahara Desert.
Yeah.
Not my type of knowledge. So at some point I was like, if I ever make any mistakes, if I come up with any business insights, then maybe I will put that in a book, because I always wanted to write a book. And it's been, it's been 7 years since I've been doing businesses in Sub-Saharan Africa. So I guess I've made my part of mistakes.
Yeah.
So long story short, with Rocket Internet, we've launched this big e-commerce group consisting of e-commerce, marketplace, online travel businesses, food delivery, etc. And it ended up going public in April this year on the New York Stock Exchange.
Yeah.
So it was a crazy ride with investors, with building teams, etc. Spending sometimes too much money on marketing because you had too much money from investors, and going from too much money from investors to going almost bankrupt, etc. Yeah. So that's first big part of the book. And then the second one is a pretty crazy adventure where I opened a software company, and I had a local business partner from Nigeria who at some point decided to get rid of me from the company.
Oh, wow.
And there was Interpol involved, there was police bribery involved.
I've heard that story, yeah. It's quite interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost spent some jail time in Nigeria. For some time I was on Interpol most wanted list.
And that's a serious list, by the way, for the listeners.
It's a pretty serious list. Like my name was next to terrorists from Boko Haram.
Oh,
Let's
wow.
just put it this way.
Yeah.
And obviously there was an extortion attempt. There was an offer, if I pay $300,000, everything will disappear in a couple of days. And basically I decided to fight this in a legal way, because I've realized if I come out of this alive, it's going to be a freaking good book out of it.
Yeah.
So long story short, I was able to win everything with Interpol. I'm right now the first foreigner, I guess, in the history of Nigerian Ministry of Justice. Sorry, that was Siri turned off.
No, that's fine.
First foreigner in the history of Nigeria judicial system that took Nigerian police to court.
Wow.
And won.
And that's a title to behold, especially coming from Africa. I know exactly how difficult that must have been.
It wasn't easy. Like my lawyer is a very courageous man, you know, because he was the one going to court, and he was the one, risking sometimes his safety, going to the police station and giving them the court documents, etc., and asking for explanations. So and everything that was put in the book. I published this in Poland. It became a bestseller. Right now, I changed this into English. And we've launched the premiere has already been in the States, in
Amazing.
UK.
Yeah. And I'm definitely going to be promoting the book, and I'm going to be checking it out.